Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to previews for the upcoming 2 weeks on Days of Our Lives, October 14th to 25th, Steve Johnson will enlist Kayla Johnson's assistance in a last-minute scheme to expose that Abigail DiMera has been lying to Chad DiMera the entire time. Unfortunately, before Chad marries a phony Abby over the week of October 14th to 18th, Kayla and Steve won't be able to get in touch with him with proof. Holly Jonas, who plays the charm role and plays down any suspicions that surface, will be the maid of honor. JJ Devereaux will officiate the wedding as well, but Mark Green's choice to follow out Clyde Weston's deadly order will cause the festivities to spiral out of control. But Abigail won't allow armed Mark to go to such lengths, so she'll step in front of Chad even though it would cause her to unintentionally get shot. If Abby is hurt, she might need to visit the emergency room, but we are confident that she will recover. After everything is over, JJ and Holly will think back on the chaos and wish they could have prevented Abigail from tricking Chad. Naturally, Chad will experience some emotional times as he must lament Abigail once more. In the meantime, Fiona Cook is going to try to silence Sarah Kyriakis by pushing her down the stairs, and Sarah will almost lose her life again in this confrontation. Fortunately, it appears that Xander will stop the fall and observe firsthand the horrifying consequences of Fiona's actions. Xander will also get his chance to attack Fiona for causing Sarah to become paralyzed, but he will also maintain hope that they might still be able to obtain the serum. Brady Black will be assisted by Eric Brady in determining that Fiona was the hit-and-run driver, and Sarah's memory of this will increase the pressure on EJ DiMera to release Brady. Fans of DOL are aware that Kristen DiMera is requesting Brady's freedom in return for the cure for paralysis. After Brady is undoubtedly cleared, Kristen might honor her promise and allow Sarah to resume her life. Days teasers indicate that Brady will finally confront Fiona about her frame-up. It appears that she will be taken into custody and have to deal with his wrath. They will conclude that stepping out of the friend zone was a terrible choice after talking to Alex Kyriakis and Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein. Alex and Stephanie will reunite, but they will soon come to see that they committed yet another grave error. Johnny DiMera thought it was Chanel DiMera when he spotted Alex at the hospital in the middle of making love to someone. Will Johnny be caught by Alex and Stephanie criticizing Chanel for her infidelity? Will Stephanie and Alex become aware of the confusion they created in this way? According to previews for other days, Ava Vitali will offer Sophia Choi some guidance that can facilitate her pursuit of Tate Black. Tate will receive Aaron Green's approval before beginning a romantic relationship with Sophia. Although Aaron had harbored feelings for Sophia, he might now concede that Tate is the man she truly desires and affirm that he is comfortable with that. This suggests that Aaron and Holly will eventually go on a date, especially since that Holly is involved in the plot involving Aaron's sister, the fictitious Abigail. Aaron and Felicity Green should receive shocking news the week of October 21st to 25th, since they are unaware that their sister is still alive and has been passing for Abigail. It will also come as a shock to Felicity and Aaron when they learn that Mark is pursuing Chad. Aaron may need to rely on Holly for support when they eventually learn that their mother survived and is being held captive by Clyde, as Felicity and Aaron will also eventually discover. Next, according to teasers for Days, Nancy Miller and Joy Wesley, her youngest daughter, will make a visit to Salem. Given that Nancy appears to desire Joy to play an actress on Body and Soul, Joy could attract Johnny's attention and cause more difficulties in his marriage to Chanel. We'll share our predictions when the action picks up because spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that the upcoming 2 weeks will be jam-packed with shocks. Holly stated, "We're going to get together tomorrow." What state are you in emotionally? It was Maggie that asked. Holly declared she wasn't positive. Holly would take some time to take it all in, Maggie observed. It is hoped that you would be able to accept your mother's assistance. Maggie added, and perhaps Eric as well. Holly affirmed. Holly was instructed to phone Maggie in case she needed anything. Maggie added to Holly, and your father would be so proud of you. Resisting the want to cry, Holly smiled. When Xander arrived, Maggie had just ended the call and was getting ready to go home. Are things going well? It was Maggie that asked. The situation is not perfect, I assure you. Sarah's paralysis has a remedy, but Kristen DiMera won't give it to her, according to Xander. Thinking back on her chat with Eric, Sarah pondered in her chamber at the Kiriaki's house. No! Sarah exclaimed, it can't be. Fiona was driving the vehicle that struck Sarah, Sarah recalled. Oh, my God! Sarah let out a cry. Sarah gave way palely as Fiona entered the room. Saying hello to Sophia, Tate was strolling around the town square. After learning that Holly had taken a plane to Paris to speak with her mother, Tate told Sophia. Sophia said, that's fantastic news. How come? Tate queried. I think they can have a chance to work things out now because I know she's been really mad at her mom for lying to her, Sophia remarked. Holly was still her friend, Sophia pointed out to Tate when he expressed surprise at her caring. However, Tate responded, she attacked you. My desire for her to be unhappy is not based on the fact that we both have feelings for the same guy, Sophia answered. I don't detest the idea that Holly might stay in Paris and leave her alone with Tate, Sophia smirked and continued. Abigail proposed delaying their kissing while they were in Chad's Paris apartment. I believe there is a task we ought to accomplish initially, Abigail uttered. The earliest possible marriage, according to Abigail, would be ideal. I realize this is abrupt. The act of being in this apartment, in this enchanted city, and feeling so connected to it all is what brings me back. Those emotions. I have feelings for you, Abigail said, not memories. However, Chad pointed out that you're not ready for intimacy. Chad felt foreign to him, Abigail clarified, even if she had feelings for him. I'm really lusting after you, still, all I want to do is think back on our shared love. Furthermore, I wish to recall our existence. Our life together, stated Abigail. Remarried, Abigail claimed, would help her remember things. It's wishful thinking, I realize that. But dreams come true here in Paris, Abigail countered. It felt like a wedding might snap her memories, according to Abigail. How would you respond? Will you be my husband, Mr. Chad DiMera? Asking Abigail. Chad laughed. In an effort to please his family and children, Chad revealed that he was desperate to remarry Abigail. In the best of circumstances, though, we get to return home to Salem and happily inform them of our marriage. I get to inform them that my memories have returned, too, Abigail added. If Abigail's memories did not come back, Chad inquired as to what would happen. Nevertheless, I will honor my word if it doesn't materialize. I will introduce myself as the children's mother. Abigail said, I swear to you that. I scarcely recall a moment when I wasn't in love with you, perhaps didn't desire to wed you, Chad remarked. Chad acquiesced to a second marriage with hesitation. Thanking Chad, Abigail planted a kiss on his forehead. Although Abigail acknowledged that it was unexpected, she felt really positive about it. And Chad said, me, too. In order to purchase a dress, Chad gave Abigail a credit card while he called to arrange a wedding. In order to phone her brother Mark, Abigail paused her stroll across Paris at a cafe. Abigail was recognized by Holly.